Ride drunk and it's sober, baby. How's everybody doing? Uh, on this last episode of Prime Infinity Behind the Book by Ricky Dragoni, narrated by Steve Costello on audio on iTunes and on Audible. I want to talk about my good friend Steve. This man, I think he's as crazy as I am, which I love. And he's also incredibly talented. I think he is more talented than I am. I don't think he realizes it. Before the books get out on audio, I got to listen to them. I got to prove them, all of it. So I sit down, listen to every chapter, find any editing errors he might have made, or sometimes he's a stage actor. Sometimes he gets a little carried away. He's like, "Steve, calm down." But we have a great relationship. We talk on the phone. He sends me funny memes on Facebook. So he's finding a special place in my heart. With Prime Infinity, there were two big feedbacks from him, which I got a chuckle about it. The first one was like, "Was this your first book?" And I'm like, "Yes." It's like, "Man, you didn't punctuate anything." Which, you gotta love the honesty, and it's true. I mean, I've gone over and I reviewed it, and I've accepted that I need to use more comas. The comas are just, it's like, I'm Puerto Rican, so we're used to talking, and it's just like one long sentence when we talk. If you haven't talked to a Puerto Rican in Spanish, it is one long sentence. They'll tell you a whole story, but it's one sentence. There's no comas. It's just speed talking. So, that. I've learned that commas are my friend, and semicolons and short sentences. Still, I will drop in my long sentences here and there because it's just who I am, and I can't help it. So that was, when he told me, I died laughing. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I get it. Because he started with my last book, which was my most polished, and he's like, "What is happening here?" But like I said, I've gone back and polished it, so... everybody talks about the first of the Dark Towers, but Stephen King sucked. I think this one's better than the first one, but don't tell Stephen King. So the other thing is, like, there were a lot of characters. We've talked about them. We got Dr. Rivera, Elena, Kate, Dee, Fox, the other, other characters in the story. And this dude, Steve, he does an accent for everybody of them. Elena is from Germany, so she has a German accent. Kate is a regular female voice, but Steve talks like a bear eating honey. I mean, he has this deep, growly voice. So somehow he found a female voice, which I was very impressed by. The Jamaican accent, that one, I think is the one that he was the most worried about. We went back and forth a lot on that one a lot, and I love the collaboration between us. And he nailed it, because I did not want the accent to be disrespectful or stereotypical. I wanted it to be authentic, and so did he. And, we're in the same wavelength in a lot of things, which I love about him. So we went back and forth, and we found this accent that it wasn't, it wasn't the "yo man," all this, nonsense you hear all the time, It was legit. It was understated, but there. And I couldn't be happier with it, really. Fox, the British accent, he loves the British accent. He has lots of them. Stage actor, a lot of, old British plays, and so to speak. So he did, I'm always mesmerized by his work, and he does, this is gonna sound weird to you guys, but I feel when he narrates the book, it elevates the book. It becomes better. You feel it more. You get immersed in it more, and I can never thank him enough. I mean, I urge you guys, even if you read it, to download the audiobooks, because you will see if the story was this good, Steve takes it up there. I mean, it's amazing. So I am very lucky to have found him. I've had experience. I've auditioned other narrators, and it was like, what is happening here? But Steve, it's amazing. And like I said, he brings the story to a whole new level. A whole new level of, he sees it how I see it. and I appreciate that, because it's not like, oh, what are you doing with this character? Oh, what are you doing with that? Somehow he gets what I'm trying to say, and he just blows it into existence with his voice, and it's amazing. So if you haven't checked it out on audio, check them. I have people that have read The Angel of Madman, they listen on audio, and they were like, whoa, that book was great, and now this is just ridiculously good. So again, thank you so much for your time, and happy reading. See ya.